And Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there at Porter. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Holmgren. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. And here's SGA. Just 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rollins. Hartenstein with the screen for Holmgren. Softly drops in the floater.
And the big man has touch as well. Holmgren has guard-like hands.
Pass to Rollins. Here's Turner. Outside, Antetokounmpo. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Rollins the pass to Porter. Puts one up from 19. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. And not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Giannis outside. Pass to Rollins. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Williams passes to SGA. Wallace outside. And it goes down 2 points.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Kuzma passes to Rollins. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it.
That length of Holmgren is such a tool on defense.
And it's Giannis missing. Holmgren kicks to SGA. Holmgren with a screen on Rollins. Here's Wallace. Off target with his 3. Bucks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo dishes to Turner. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is why Holmgren went second in the draft. He can dominate the paint.
Outside Williams. Pass to SGA. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Hartenstein. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Porter in the corner. Back to Giannis. Out to Kuzma. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
To the middle, here's Holmgren. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Chet Holmgren. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by Holmgren. Here's SGA, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain it.
Porter against Wallace. Porter passes to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holmgren with the steal. Pass to SGA. Here's Wallace. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks trail by 5. You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and his versatility.
And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Kuzma passes to Turner. There's the double team with SGA. They could use a bucket. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Turner. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
To the inside. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. Kuzma against Williams. Wallace. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Wallace has got his second bucket tonight.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Holmgren. And it's Mitchell in for Wallace. Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Kuzma. Shoots over Dort. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 5 now.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. It should be a fun one.
And the first one at the line is good.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Rollins the pass to Turner. Pass to Portis. Now here's Porter. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Porter. Great D that time from Portis.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here's Porter. Here's Rollins. Scoreless thus far. Back to Porter. Over Mitchell. Milwaukee the rebound. Kuzma passes to Turner. Shoots over Dort. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, the strength that Turner has added to his body on display there. Stayed composed and got it up and down through the contact.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams comes in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for SGA. A.J. Green, he's checked in for the Bucks. Cameron Thomas comes in for Rollins. That one drops. He ties it up. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
The first free throw is good. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Kenrich Williams. And so Caruso nails both of them. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Pass to Dort. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. 13 fouls. So here's Mitchell. Still scoreless. Great D that time from Portis. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Porter, here we go. Turner with a screen on Mitchell. Outside Turner. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now a 3-point Bucks lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A moment here to see some numbers for Wiggins. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Free throw good. Wiggins. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Isaiah Joe comes in for Alex Caruso. And then for Milwaukee, Jang, he's checked in for Turner. And Trent subbed in for Kevin Porter. And both free throws good for Wiggins. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Thomas inside, covered by Mitchell, makes it off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Oh, inside, Cam Thomas really relies on his agility and touch to get it done.
Here's Mitchell. Joe in the corner. Dort passes to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Dort. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Inside. Ball stolen. Here's Mitchell. Going inside. Oh, and a dunk by Mitchell.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Now Thomas, he's coming off a 34-point game against the Magic in Orlando. Portis finds Trent. Outside Thomas. The tray. Wiggins with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. A.J. Green out there with Harris. Then it's Gary Trent. Then it's Thomas. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. Thomas, no luck. The Thunder leading by 3. Dort with the ball. 9 points last game out. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And a chance here to check out some stats for Isaiah Joe.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. It's Thomas on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Green passes to Portis. Trent outside. Three-pointer. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Wiggins. It's stolen by Green. To the paint. It's picked off. Down low. Here's Wiggins. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Wiggins has got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Thomas. Banked in off the glass.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Chet Holmgren checks some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you guys.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Portis a screen on Mitchell. Here's Thomas. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder leading by 3. Inside. Here's Wiggins. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Wiggins has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Pass to Green. The Bucks working the ball around. 5 to shoot. From the baseline. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
Portis against Holmgren. Portis, the pass to Green. Outside Thomas. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Isaiah Joe. The Bucks also changing it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for A.J. Green. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Harris. And Rollins subbed in for Trent. The Thunder with the lead. SGA passes to Holmgren. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
He misses the free throw. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, you talk about new school big men. Chet Holmgren is in that category. Rim protection and perimeter game all rolled into one.
Thomas surveying the D. Pass to Rollins. Over Mitchell. The shot by Rollins, no good. The Thunder leading by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From 13, Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Thomas against SGA. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Thomas, no good.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Over in the corner, George. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Now a chance to check out the top NBA block leaders. Chet Holmgren, 4th.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. The Bucks also with the sub. Turner's checked in for Green. Bucks trail by 5. Rollins the pass to Kuzma. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
How about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Dort gets to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Dort gets it to go. Dort's got the lead back up to 5 now for Oklahoma City. Outside Portis. Kuzma against Dort. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Back to Williams. Pass to SGA. On the wing, Mitchell. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein comes in for Dort. And it's Jason Wallace in for Mitchell. The Bucks also with the sub. Porter's checked in. Wallace against Rollins. To the middle. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Porter. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren with a screen on Rollins. Here's Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Rollins. Bucks passing it around. They set the screen. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Portis.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Williams passes to Wallace.
Holmgren sends the screen for Wallace. Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Kuzma for three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, we've seen this video before, guys. Kuzma can take over games with his scoring. I mean, he's smart, he's tough, and he's relentless in exploiting defense.
SGA, no good. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Kuzma against Williams. Now here's Kuzma. Tight defense on him. Shots good by Turner.
Well, in the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep, and Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Holmgren kicks to SGA. With the fadeaway. Rebound, Milwaukee. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Trent's checked in for Milwaukee. And it's the Thunder with the ball, trailing by 4. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And that one's good, Caruso.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Rollins. Trent outside, just 5 to shoot, up again, and Turner stays with it. Turner's got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor, just doesn't give up on plays.
Here's Caruso. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Porter. From 15 feet away, it's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And this is what we're used to see from SGA. The guy can just take over.
And here is Turner. He's got 15. Kuzma outside. Back to Turner. Takes a 3. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Wallace outside. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Kuzma. Outside, SGA. Porter pulls it in. Milwaukee leading by 5. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. To the paint. Turner against Hartenstein. The shot by Turner, no good. The Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Magic.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Trent.
Number 9, Bobby Portis.
Thunder trailing by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. The Thunder with another miss.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Kuzma, left side. The three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Miles Turner making things happen for the Bucks. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Milwaukee Bucks.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. All right, fellas, let's change it up. Time now for the power rankings.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, not a lot of great news coming from them this season, but things are starting to look up, at least a little.
It honestly feels like they might be turning the corner, but each time we think of that, they take a step back, so we'll see.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 5-point game. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Williams at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Clock at 4. Gilgeous-Alexander right over the defense.
With great positional size, Gilgeous-Alexander can finish over defenders.
And to Kumbo inside. Working on Holmgren. Left side, Porter. Pass to Rollins. Shoots from the corner. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Bucks leading by 3. Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Into the lane, Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, when Turner gets it rolling now, he can be a dominant scorer.
Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Driving in, and that one good. Giannis has got the lead up to 7 now for Milwaukee.
Nice concentration from Giannis Antetokounmpo. Outstanding job looking over the defense and staying focused on the basket.
Pass to SGA. To the inside. Turner with the steal. Kuzma against Williams. Outside Porter. Down low. Kuzma inside. He's guarded by Williams. The 19-foot shot. Porter, no luck. And we're trailing by 7. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. No good that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Friday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while.
Back to Wallace. Outside for SGA. Basket good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And stolen by Wallace. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
That free throw, no good. He doesn't get the second one. Milwaukee leading by 7. Porter looking it over. Pass to Giannis. Now here's Kuzma. Great D that time from Hartenstein. The Thunder have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. It's stolen. Rollins against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giannis. 10 points for him. Kuzma outside. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Porter.
Really good to see Porter Jr. crash the glass like that, using that athleticism to do some real damage on the board.
Wallace outside. Pass to Hartenstein. SGA against Rollins. Back to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Back to Giannis. The jump hook on the wing. Porter. Over Wallace. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
SGA double team. It's tipped. Wallace with a screen for Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Wow, Williams going up high, playing over everybody's head.
Kuzma with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Rollins the pass to Porter. Inside. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Dort, he's checked in for Hartenstein. The Bucks also with the sub. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Outside, Dort. SGA finds Williams. On the wing, Wallace shoots the 3. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Wallace has got 10.
And how about the awareness there by Williams? He understood the importance of ball movement, and that kick-out pass leads to the bucket.
Pass to Kuzma. Turner with a screen for Kuzma. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolled into the basket.
Williams kicks to Holmgren. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Porter. SGA, good.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Portis with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Fades. Portis can't get it to go. And Holmgren has the ball here for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren with a screen on Turner. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Turner with a screen on SGA. Now here's Porter. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
One thing this team loves about Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he scores the ball.
Yes, he does. He's a walking bucket. You know, we've seen him average about 20 per game for a season, and the one thing you don't have to worry about with Kevin Porter Jr., he's going to keep it in attack mode all the time.
On the clock, SGA from outside. Rebound, Milwaukee.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Turner with the screen for Kuzma. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Now it's a 7-point Milwaukee lead.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. You gotta like what Miles Turner, guys, has done in this game.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Mitchell in for SGA. And then for Milwaukee, Green, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Trent comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Thomas subbed in for Rollins. Now Wiggins, he's got 6. The drive by Mitchell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Portis a screen on Mitchell. Mitchell against Porter. Trent outside. Portis sets the pick for Trent. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside. Trent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is exactly what Trent Jr. is known for. Long-range sniping.
They're trailing by 8. Outside, Dort. Pass to Mitchell. 1:25 left to play here in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Dort. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Wiggins missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Mitchell kicks to Dort. Pass to Williams. And here is Mitchell. Fires the 3. Drops in the tray. He's got 10.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Portis a screen on Dort. Here's Portis. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caruso looking for an opening. Mitchell against Porter. That one good for 2. And now just a 3-point Bucks lead.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Portis a screen on Dort. It's Thomas outside. Doesn't go for him. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Bucks lead by 3. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Bucks, Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Gary Trent is out there with Cam Thomas, and it's Green in at the small forward. And here's Giannis from outside. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Joe passes to Mitchell. To the paint. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Mitchell against Thomas. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Joe. Thomas covering. Joe passes to Mitchell. Holmgren with a screen on Trent. Mitchell looking it over. 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Portis a screen on Wiggins. Giannis up top, covered by Wiggins. Antetokounmpo kicks to Trent. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Really confident in his mechanics. They're efficient. No wasted motion. All Trent Jr. needed was the rock.
Mitchell passes to Dort. Holmgren sends the screen for Dort. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good. Mitchell against Thomas. Looking to get back on track here. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. Lets the 3 fly. Thomas, no good.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Joe with it. Mitchell outside. Thomas grabs the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Trent gets the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And that one is good. Mitchell's got 9 points now in just the second half. Bucks leading by 5. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. For Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Isaiah Joe. And then for Milwaukee, Turner comes in for Bobby Portis. And it's Gary Harris in for Trent. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He said, "This is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up." He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Giannis sets a screen for Green. Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And here is Caruso. Mitchell a screen on Thomas. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets the bucket. SGA's got 20.
and that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harris. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Caruso. Morris against Mitchell. The three ball. The rebound by the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. They kick it out to Green. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's SGA. Mitchell sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Thomas. The rebound by Turner. Bucks leading by 8. Giannis passes to Thomas. Back to Giannis. Shot from 12. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Milwaukee, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Green. Kevin Porter comes in for Gary Harris. And Rollins subbed in for Thomas. And here now the Thunder, trailing here by 8. Holmgren with a screen on Giannis. Clock at 6. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Porter. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Williams.
Always producing results. Gilgeous-Alexander has proven to be such a reliable scorer.
Rollins the pass to Porter. Here's Rollins. Covered by Mitchell. Turner with the screen. Here's Rollins. Drilled from 11 feet out. Rollins got his first basket of the night. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Mitchell. Giannis a screen on Williams. Holmgren with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
Second team foul. At the line for your Thunder.
What's up?
Chet Holmgren. Shooting 1.
The free throw off from Holmgren.
What I like about Holmgren, he's a lot more physical than his frame would indicate.
The shot by Rollins, no good. Thunder trailing by 6 to the middle. The kick out to Williams. Back to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. 4 on the clock. On the wing, Wallace. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Now it's just a 3-point Bucks lead.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Kuzma's got 20.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Turner. He's defended by Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Gilgeous-Alexander goes up and puts it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Giannis passes to Rollins. Pass to Turner. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Thunder trailing by 4. Now here's SGA. Book it.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Porter outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rollins. Buries the deep ball.
Man, he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He has decided it's the right time to talk. SGA against Rollins. Turner with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Rollins against Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Outside Holmgren. Fires the 3. He drills the 3.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
That one is off. Oklahoma City trailing. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rollins. Shot clock at 5. Rollins with a screen on Giannis.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, what a move! Giannis!
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. outside Williams. Kuzma rips down the rebound. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Williams, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Nice touch.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Out of the Kumbo. That one goes.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Free throw off from Rollins. And Mardagno calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
SGA against Rollins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer. Good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Shea, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to present our player of the game.
Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. Brian Am, this should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, B.A., you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach is drawing up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is a key.
And the Milwaukee starting five. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then there's Miles Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Rollins in at the one. Rollins passes to Kuzma. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Yeah, give credit to Kuzma for taking the contact so well. Excellent work powering the shot through.
Outside, SGA. Wallace outside. Pure from three-point range.
SGA drives, the defense collapses on him, and then he finds the open teammate. Textbook stuff from an all-star.
Here's Porter. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. Rollins passes to Kuzma. Here's Porter. Watched by Wallace. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's SGA. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And that's what makes Gilgeous-Alexander an elite talent, one of the best offensive players in this league.
Kuzma, the pass to Porter. Now Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Holmgren. Antetokounmpo against Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kuzma. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games, no matter where you're playing.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Both free throws good from Holmgren. And the Executive of the Year award last season. One more going OKC's way, Tim.
Well, it's well-deserved when you look at a championship team, and they are just getting started. You hate to use that D word, but when it's all said and done, they can run off a few of them.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Williams against Kuzma. Pass to Turner. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Outside for Porter. They need this. Offensive board. Now here's Kuzma. Now Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And here's Turner from the arc. The Thunder with the rebound. They've traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks and came away with the win.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
They had relentless pressure on the ball handlers. It made them feel uncomfortable, and I'm sure they're going to try to replicate that in this one.
And SGA throws it down.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. sheet here for Lou Dort.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Bucks trail by 11. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I spoke briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and Coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Back to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
And here's SGA. Currently scoring almost 32 a game. So valuable on offense. Holmgren. Shot's good. SGA making the play. SGA's got 3 assists in the game.
I just love the ball move.
Antetokounmpo outside. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here he goes. And the big finish by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense right on him. On the wing, Wallace. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now here's SGA. He's closely guarded. Here's Hartenstein. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
And he knocks down the first one. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
No good on the second free throw. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee. But trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses from close range.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
You see how mobile Kuzma is. Fantastic at attracting contact on the drive.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They are just feasting on fast break chances.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
He's off on the first.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
He hits the second from the line. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster, it is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA, guys who are gonna make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Here's Hartenstein. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 6-point game. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
It was a total team effort, and let's give credit to the front office. This is exactly what they had in mind when they put this roster together.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he converts the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
Yeah, no choice there but to burn a timeout. You've got to talk it over, regroup, and hope your opponent cools off a little bit.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Dortch checked in. And now the league leaders in scoring. Second is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
Here's Wallace. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Rollins. Yet to see a basket. Porter finds Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Thunder with a lead. Wallace outside. Outside, Williams. Pass to Wallace. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Screen by Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Williams. That shot missing. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Porter against Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side Porter. Now Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Takes the 3. Tries to keep it alive. Offensive rebound. Bucks.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
The shot's good from SGA.
Well, that's just too easy for Shai. If he gets that close to the rim, there's no chance.
Antetokounmpo outside. Over to the left wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Wallace. Milwaukee also changed it up. Green comes in for Kuzma. And Cam Thomas subbed in for Rollins. Thomas against SGA. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Thomas outside. Turner, a screen on Williams. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Green for 3. Williams grabs the board. Thunder leading by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Thomas defends. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thomas. Mitchell, the pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Williams, a screen on Antetokounmpo from deep. Williams misses. The Bucks trail by 6. Left side Porter. Pass to Thomas. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's long. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Williams. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Brian, back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Williams, and it's Caruso in for SGA. Trent, he's checked in for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo with it. 6 points for him. Trent outside. To get back on track. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got a 9-point lead. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Green against Williams. Pass to Turner. Thomas outside. The three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist with that last one. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Bucks trail by 8. It's Thomas on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's short off the rim. So it's Oklahoma City now. Pass to Mitchell. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Dort's shot is good.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Milwaukee shooting 44% to start this ball game. Thomas, a screen on Williams. Antetokounmpo inside, working on Williams, and it's good for 2. 40 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Mitchell. Caruso outside. Dort outside. Williams passes to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Dort's shot is good.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Thomas outside. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Thunder. They lead by 11. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. We've got Cam Thomas. He's out there with Gary Trent. Bobby Portis out there with A.J. Green. And it's Jang in at the 4 slot. Now here's Mitchell. Dort outside. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks trail by 11. On the wing, Green. Dort defending. Pass to Thomas. Trent outside from behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. Trent's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Mitchell against Thomas. Mitchell, the pass to Joe. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Joe. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to Mitchell. The three. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Mitchell against Thomas. Here's Trent. Dort grabs the miss.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lou Dort is one of the most feared defenders around, Legs.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. B.A., there's a reason he's earned the nickname the Torture Chamber.
Knocks it down from distance. So Dort's got 8.
And talk about a guy who made himself into a solid three-point shooter. Lou Dort.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And here's Thomas. He had 34 points in the win against Orlando. And the three off target. Thunder leading by 11. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Joe. And here's Dort. Holmgren left side. Portis with the steal. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Here's Holmgren. Holmgren using his height.
Yeah, Holmgren meets some resistance there inside, but he stays strong and gets right through it.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. SGA's checked in for Oklahoma City. Milwaukee also changed it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jang. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green, and it's Rollins in for Trent. Kuzma against Dort. Kuzma, the pass to Thomas. Kuzma outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis shrugs off the contact.
And the soft touch on the floater. Giannis just making a challenging shot look effortless.
Kuzma against Dort. Puts up a 3. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Well, that's 1 in the first, and now here's his second in this quarter. The defense might want to run him off that line.
Here's Rollins. No made baskets yet. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Wiggins passes to Mitchell. Now here's SGA. Back to Mitchell. Top of the key. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Thomas against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Thomas. Not a lot of room. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Fires for 3. Thomas misses.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Wiggins, no good. The Bucks trail by 12. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Portis. Shoots over Wiggins. And it's Portis. That time on the assist from Kuzma. Portis has got his first 2 points. Thomas against Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top, Holmgren. Here's Wiggins. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over on Antetokounmpo. The Thunder with another miss. And Thomas has got the ball here for the Bucks. Trailing by 10. Kuzma, the pass to Rollins. Kuzma against Dort. To the wing, right side. Antetokounmpo inside. Hounded by Wiggins. They get it back. The kick out to Kuzma. Here's Portis. Back to Kuzma. It's Thomas on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Second shot opportunity. And the bucket is good from Thomas in deep. Thomas has got 5.
Oh, you gotta love the fight. Thomas going to work down low.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mitchell. Back to SGA. Back to Mitchell. Here's Holmgren. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Thomas passes to Rollins. Portis the screen. Here's Rollins. Checked by Mitchell. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
SGA finds Mitchell. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Tim, so many different offensive systems in the NBA. You have a personal favorite to watch?
Yeah, I think I've got a soft spot in my heart for those systems that involve player movement and ball movement, particularly trying to get shooters looks off of screens.
I love the .5 offenses, in and out of the hands, moving the ball fast.
No doubt about it, very difficult to defend.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmgren. Williams comes in for Wiggins. Caruso, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Wallace in for Mitchell. Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. Porter Jr. comes in for Thomas. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8 points now. Stop the drought. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Porter. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Williams defending. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Here's Rollins. Watched by Wallace. Rollins no good. Thunder leading by 4. Here's Williams. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Outside Porter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Right at the free throw line. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost them that time.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. Pass to SGA. Williams on the wing. Over on Antetokounmpo. Williams misses.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And for all the purists, here's a look at the best free throw shooting teams from the stripe this year. Oklahoma City, second.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Outside, Williams. Back to SGA. We've got 1:55 left in the second. Here's Hartenstein. Banked it in off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 8.
And that's one of the things you love about Hartenstein. He will play right through the contact.
Here's Kuzma. Solid defense from Williams. Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Back to Caruso. Pass to Williams. They set a pick. Down low. Wallace's shot is good. And it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
Beautiful job running pick and roll right there. Williams showing you how dynamic he can be as a playmaker.
To the inside. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner to snap the cold streak. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. On the wing, Wallace. And here is Williams. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Hartenstein. Second chance effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Yeah, I like that tight defense on Hartenstein. Sending him to the line isn't going to kill you.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And that one falls for Hartenstein.
And what Hartenstein gives you is toughness and intelligence. He is such an important part of what they do.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Striding in, Giannis. The kick out to Kuzma. To the left wing. Portis with a screen on Caruso. Portis, left side. Will it go? Nice jump shot. Portis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Drawing those defenders to the lane creates space on the perimeter. Beautiful look.
And so it's Oklahoma City ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Coach Dagnall, pretty good play from this team in the first half. What'd you like best?
Yeah, I think we've done a good job defensively. That's gotten us out on the break. We're sharing the ball. We're shooting with confidence. Taking it possession at a time. That's who we are.
Confidence is king.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the 3rd quarter.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Milwaukee Bucks.
The free throw margin says a lot about this game. They're facing a defense that's dug in and looking way too comfortable.
Right now, they're playing like a bunch of scared puppies. Release the big dogs.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
When I look at the Bucks, they haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve just isn't there. That worries me. I'm starting to feel that this team needs a culture change.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
The Bucks trail by 10. SGA and Wallace for the backcourt. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside for SGA. Hartenstein in the post. Porter's there. The 3 from Holmgren. That one is off.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Porter finds Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rollins. Here's Turner. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And they forced a shot clock violation. Great D. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Thunder. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
I think for the Thunder, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Kuzma against Williams. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on Porter. The Thunder with another miss.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Rollins. Now Kuzma. Williams defending. Turner, a screen on Holmgren. Pass to Turner. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Holmgren finds Williams to the paint. Lets it go from deep. And it's Holmgren missing.
And that miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, BA, the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
That free throw, no good. he sinks the second. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Look now at the season's most efficient scorers from around the league. The fourth spot held by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. SGA surveying the D. 6 to shoot. Holmgren, the pass to Wallace. Up and over Porter. The Thunder with another miss.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Rollins. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
The kick out to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo for 3. Knocked away. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Hartenstein, no good. The Bucks trail by 4. From 10 feet away. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
Not much you can do there. Giannis is unguardable if he's making pull-ups.
SGA passes to Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Hartenstein with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Holmgren. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Well, Hartenstein is a phenomenal offensive rebounder. He is a big guy who knows how to use a 7-foot frame to track down rebounds.
Rollins passes to Porter. To the inside. Now Holmgren. 10 points for him. Here's Williams. From 13 feet, down it goes. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 2, and stolen by Holmgren. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Big Ted throwing it down.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. The Bucks trail by 8. Here's Rollins. Still without a bucket to the middle. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Out to the wing. Another steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. An open look for Porter, and Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Here's Wallace. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Fades back. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Down low. And Giannis with the jam.
Great time right there by Kuzma. An impressive distributor at his position.
Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steals numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, steals are such a misleading stat sometimes. You can get 3 or 4 steals in a game, but then go 10 games without one. Steals feel streaky, like they just come in bunches. But for whatever reason, he's just not going on those steal streaks as often, and the numbers show it.
Dort, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Portis is checked in. Turner with it. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Porter with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. 4 on the clock. For the tie. They get the rebound. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Counted. And he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Mitchell's checked in for Wallace.
The line for the Bucks, Miles Turner. Shooting 1.
One misses for Turner. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Well, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Pass to Rollins. Dort against Kuzma. Here's Rollins. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Portis with the steal. Kuzma for 3. Connects from downtown. Kuzma's gotten 4 this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Well, and you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
The first one falls. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Thomas, he's checked in for Turner.
Well, he ties things up, but it would have been nice to come away with the lead there.
Porter, the pass to Kuzma. Over Dort. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got 5 rebounds in the game. Williams against Thomas. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Porter with a screen on SGA. Pass to Kuzma. This one for three. Some solid defense from Williams.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Oh, a big slam right on Bobby Portis. Oh, man.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Here's Porter. He's got 5. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Rollins. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Portis with a screen on Williams. Here's Kuzma. They get it again. Second chance shot. And Portis finishes. Portis has got 8.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
Now here's Williams. He has 7. A minute 22 left in the third quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It's so difficult to contain Williams. He's using his strength effectively to create that contact inside.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Williams.
Well, he's still a young player in this league, but Jalen Williams has an impressive resume already, winning a title with the Thunder as their second best player.
The Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Milwaukee also changed it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kuzma. Green comes in for Porter Jr. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Rollins. And good on the second, so he makes them both. A minute 15 left in the third quarter. It's Thomas on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Thomas misses. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Outside Joe. Pass to Williams. And here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Bucks trail by 4. Thomas passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Thomas. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Williams with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Williams passes to Mitchell. Outside, Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 11 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Thunder out in front, leading by 6. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. A moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Hey guys, we need to run right here. Come on now. You're right there. You're right there. All right, let's go.
And sensing a need to string together more baskets, Doc Rivers giving his team a pep talk.
Yeah, he's going after the momentum. Doc sees an opportunity right now for them to put their stamp on this game.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Gary Trent is out there with Cameron Thomas, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Porter's shot is off. Thunder leading by 8. Now Mitchell. Wiggins with a screen on Thomas. Pass to Joe. From downtown. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Thomas against Mitchell. Stolen by Wiggins. And here's the fast break. Here's Joe. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Joe's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Mitchell against Thomas. Green for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Mitchell with the ball. Portis picks him up. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Here's Trent. Pass to Green. Back to Trent. And here's Thomas from the arc. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Joe, the pass to Wiggins. Outside Mitchell. It's Dort on the wing. Green covering. Mitchell misses. Bucks trail by 15. Antetokounmpo outside. To stop the drought. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. For Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Wiggins. Caruso comes in for Dort. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Joe. Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Mitchell against Thomas. Pass to Caruso. Here's Mitchell. Buries it down low. And the Thunder lead by 15.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Mitchell against Thomas. And here is Antetokounmpo. Now here's Green. He's guarded by Caruso. Antetokounmpo for 3. Caruso grabs the board.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Mitchell against Green. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Trent. No good. A bit long that time.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Pass to Thomas. No good there. Great D that time from Holmgren. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 11-2 run. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, guarded by Trent. Outside Mitchell. Holmgren with a screen on Green. Now here's Holmgren. Lets a three fly. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Pass to Turner. Now Trent. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Trent. The fader. No good, off the front rim.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Antetokounmpo with it. Thomas outside. The three is up. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. SGA's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Holmgren. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A 12-point game. Trent's shot is off. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside Mitchell. Back to Caruso. Outside Mitchell. High arcing shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Mitchell. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams, and it's Jalen Williams in for Caruso. Milwaukee also changed it up. Kuzma's checked in for Green. Porter Jr. comes in for Trent, and it's Rollins in for Thomas. Both free throws good from Mitchell.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Kuzma. To the paint. And stolen by Hartenstein. Williams with it. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Porter against SGA. Uses the glass on the layup.
I don't know what else to say about SGA. He is so creative and fearless handling that basketball.
And here's Porter. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Porter with a screen on Holmgren. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Kuzma. Back to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Porter, the pass to Rollins. Down low. Here's Turner. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Nice physical play by Turner, getting to the stripe.
Miles Turner. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Turner.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league who can also score at all three levels.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Holmgren with a screen on Porter. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, Holmgren looking unstoppable right now and showing you the entire offensive package he has.
Pass to Turner. Holmgren against Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Wallace, here we go. 2 points. That one goes. And the Thunder lead by 18.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Porter with a screen on Holmgren. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
Oklahoma City leading by 18. Wallace outside. Holmgren with a screen on Porter. Here's the pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Hartenstein a screen. Turner with a rebound. The Bucks trail by 18. Antetokounmpo outside. He fires. Yes, sir! Great position on the J.
And even though Giannis made that jumper, the defense would rather give that up than let him get inside to do damage.
Wallace outside. Here's the pass to Williams.
We've seen a lot of growth in Williams' offensive game, and that includes his ability to get to the line.
Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Williams taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Williams. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. Goes again. Shoots a 3. Knocks down the triple. Williams has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
To the middle. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Now Holmgren. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Chet Holmgren.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
So many times, Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
He does not get the second one.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Pass to Joe. Inside. Here's Caruso. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth. Thomas outside. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And we present the player of the game, Chet Holmgren.